Hello. Sorry about not loading any episodes up in the last couple of weeks. It's been kind of busy. We've been trying to get ready for an inspection at another store, and I helped out with that a little bit. And then I had a store manager interview. I did not get the store, but the interview did go well. I feel like I learned a lot from it. My son came home for Christmas, and then we had some therapies we had to do, and just a lot of things. Um, This episode of Lessons Learned with Maria, I would like to talk about when things do not go your way or the way you plan them. I have learned it is very easy for things to go off of track, um, such as making a daily plan. Sometimes people call out, car breaks down, anything can happen. A bill comes up, and then you don't have the money to do the original plan. I have learned the very hard way that sometimes you have to just take the positive out of it and still try to do the best you can. Nobody should expect perfection out of anyone. Nobody's perfect. Even if they think they are, they're not. Sometimes it's harder to put yourself in a situation and try to think through a problem if your standards for yourself are even too high. I had a very hard time dealing with certain situations because my standards for myself, my own standards, were too high. And I would freak out a lot when things didn't go my own way, the way I wanted them to. And I've learned and come a long way from those days. Sorry. So, when you do make a plan, though, you at least have somewhere to start in case your plan starts to change or go a different direction. So, for instance, it's just like if you were going on a road trip. You have a map or GPS tells you where to go, when to turn off. But what happens when there's a car accident and you're delayed 30 or 40 minutes? Sometimes there's an alternate path. And it's really hard to for some people to understand that there might have to be a different way to take things. So, always try to think of alternatives, and even if it's on the fly. Today, one of my crew members, her car broke down on break. She had to go somewhere, her car broke down on break. I told her it was fine. I rearranged everybody and it worked out. I didn't want that crew member freaking out because it's not her fault her car broke down. I did not want the other crew freaking out or getting upset because it's really none of their business why she couldn't come back in. And she ended up coming. So I try to lead by example so that people don't learn the hard way like I did when it comes to when your plans don't go the way you want them to. Sometimes you have to stop your plan and make up a whole new one. I was watching an episode of The Flash where, um, oh, what is his name? The one of the villains who went good. Oh, I know what his name is. He would say, "You come with the plan, you execute the plan, plan fails, come up with a new plan." Um, I used to say that and not live it. I didn't. I would come up with a plan, and if it doesn't go the way, I would start getting mad and slamming things around, and it would look bad. The crew lost faith in me. My family lost faith in me, and I don't want to be that way. I want my crew and my family to know that even when things don't look that like I have it together, that I do have it together. Because some people look up to me, and I want them to continue to look up to me, even though sometimes I feel like they shouldn't. I used to get all the time people would tell me, Maria has her shit together. Maria has her stuff together. Maria's got this. Maria's got that. And I used to get like, why do you think this? Stop thinking this. I would get so annoyed. But then I thought about it. I actually do have my stuff together. I just didn't see it. Even though I didn't see it, some people would be like, look, you got this. It's good. Everything's going fine. Stop freaking out. And you have to learn how to accept help. Sometimes you need to step back and accept help. People are willing to help you. Accept it. Don't become dependent on it. But sometimes there's situations where if you don't see a way out, somebody else might see the way out. And you'll get to the end of your journey. I want to one day hopefully be a store manager and move on to supervisor. I feel that that's still a long way away, but store manager is closer than I think. I feel like if I became a store manager, I'd be scared, of course. It's a whole different responsibility, but I know I can do it because I've had the right people showing me the way. So I know that if you put your mind to it and you put the hard work into it, it may seem like that there's no light at the end of the tunnel because things just keep happening. I just want you to know that it's going to be okay. You just have to take one step at a time. And even if things don't go the way you plan them to, it might not be the path you're supposed to go on. There might be a different opportunity for you at a different place or a different job or even a different city, different locations, different avenues. And I had to learn that the hard way. I'm going to tell you right now, when I first started my job, I hated it. I still am not comfortable with sharing where I work, but I do want you to know that if you're not happy at a job, go somewhere else. Find a different job. Or do like I did and keep pushing through because I thought there was a light at the end of the tunnel, and there is. Where I work, there is tuition assistance and benefits, promotion opportunities, and some people think that it's a boring, worthless job. And I get to see the results at the end of the day. Some days we don't have great days, but not every day is going to be good. You got to take the positive things out of those bad days and learn from them. Make them all positive days. 9 times out of 10, I do have great days at work. Some days are very long, some days are very stressful, but there's a light at the end. I just got another award for where I work. Got the same award 2 years in a row. Another manager also got an award, and my store manager got an award, and a close friend of mine who works at another store got an award. So I'm very proud of all of us because we achieved it. And hopefully next week I'm not balls to the walls crazy busy, and I'll be able to post something. Hi Hercules. That's my brother-in-law's dog. Him's a beautiful baby. But I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.